হাই এভরিবডি, এই ভিডিওতে আমি সফটওয়্যার ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং এর ম্যাকআউট এমসিএ থার্ড সেমের 2025 এর কিছু ইম্পর্টেন্ট কোশ্চেন ডিসকাস করছি। তো ফার্স্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট কোশ্চেন, এক্সপ্লেইন জেনারিক কম্পোনেন্টস অফ অবজেক্ট ওরিয়েন্টেড ডিজাইন মডেল। জেনারিক কম্পোনেন্ট অফ অবজেক্ট ওরিয়েন্টেড ডিজাইন মডেল বলতে কি বুঝি? হোয়াট ইজ সফটওয়্যার মডেল? হোয়াট ডু ইউ রিকোয়ার সফটওয়্যার মডেল? সফটওয়্যার মডেল কেন দরকার হয়? এক্সপ্লেইন ডিফারেন্ট টাইপস অফ মডেল ইন অবজেক্ট ওরিয়েন্টেড মডেলিং অ্যান্ড ডিজাইন। এটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট কোশ্চেন। দিস ইজ কোশ্চেন নাম্বার 1. Now question number 2. Describe SDLC. Different phases of SDLC. Difference between black box testing and white box testing. Describe unit testing and integration testing. Explain data management component of object-oriented model. এখানে resource management টাও দেখে নিন। Different activities of software project management. Difference between cohesion and coupling. Difference between aggregation and composition. Explain incremental model. Explain unified process. Explain polymorphism and inheritance. Now question number 5. Describe black box and white box testing. The difference between black box and white box testing. Difference between class and diagram and object diagram. What is static and dynamic model? Difference between static and dynamic model. Question number 6. Short note on use case diagram. Use case diagram for library management system. What is collaboration diagram? Component collaboration diagram. Collaboration diagram for banking system. Question number 7. Draw a class diagram using UML syntax to represent the fact that an order consists of one or more order items. Each order item contains name of the item, quantity, date by which it is required. Each order item is described by an item order specification object having details such as its vendor address, unit price, manufacturer. How does data abstraction help in reducing the coupling in the design situation? Discuss the role of data dictionary in a case environment. Different relationship between objects. Multiple inheritance with example. তো এই কোশ্চেন গুলো এখানে কভার আপ করে যাব। Next, define UML, how it is used. Actually, it deals about and contains. Draw the class diagram for online railway reservation system. খুব দেখো এটা। Explain about forking and joining concept in activity diagram with example. Consider modeling a student information system. Consider use case, student register of a course. Draw a sequence diagram and explain briefly. Question number 9. Prepare an activity diagram and elaborate the details of logging into email system. Activity diagram with net diagram. Define component, difference between components and classes. How are component and interfaces related? Draw a diagram that shows set of nodes and their relation for library management system. Question 9. Difference object-oriented analysis and object-oriented design. OA/OD. Iterative development, unified process and its phases. Inception, elaboration and construction, transition, understanding, requirement. এটা দেখে যাও। Question number 11. Explain sequence diagram. Draw the sequence diagram for withdrawal money from ATM. Conceptual model of UML, architecture and software development. Object-oriented testing strategies. Describe alpha testing and beta testing. Difference between verification and validation. That is validation, not calidation. This is validation. Describe different UML standard stereotype that can be applied to artifacts. Draw figures to show the observation of different artifacts set. এটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট কোশ্চেন, খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট কোশ্চেন, এটা ডেফিনেটলি দেখো। Question number 14. Describe implementation diagram in UML. Describe deployment diagram in UML. Explain inter-subsystem communications. Question 15. Explain in brief the following element UML. Actors with example scenario, events, message. Explain the UML notation, aggregation, composition, and generalization, multiplicity. So important. Question number 16. Draw an object diagram for online food ordering system. Draw a use case diagram for online shopping. Draw a deployment diagram for a web application that include nodes, application server and database server, artifacts, applications client and database schema. Question number 17. Draw a class diagram for checking account class and saving account class both inherit from more generic class account. Question number 18. The use case diagram बोलते हैं paying a bill and an automatic teller machine, creating a table in word processor. Sequence diagram representing the following: a client starts a book in a library. He or she then asks to borrow the book. If a copy of this book is available, then a loan object is created. Client wishes to open new account at the bank branch. To do so, is instance of class client must first be retrieved from the central bank server. For a new client, an instance of the client must be created. An instance of bank account is then created using the client object. A deposit must then immediately follow to complete the account creation process. Now, question number 19. Spiral model, advantages of and disadvantages of spiral model, why it is called meta model. Now, question number 20. Explain the top-down and bottom-up integration testing technique. Thank you very much for watching this video. Share and subscribe it. Thank you.